Hey, welcome back to the RPN Podcast. I'm your co-host Michael, and I'm here with my two co-hosts Terence and Jhoan. And what do we want to talk about today? What was the first thing we wanted to cover? Something to do with music.
Something to do with music?
Yeah. What's it called? Well, let's point out let's point it out to the GOAT first. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick dropping an album soon. Yes, sir.
It's got to be fire. It has to be.
Bro, and I'm worried. I'm a little worried, bro.
Yeah, I feel like
it's been 5 years.
We're kind of expecting it to be like peak, and if it's
you know what I'm saying? Like the expectation.
How long was it before his Damn?
He usually takes like 3 years, 2 to 3 years. Yeah.
But this one
I think before Damn, he dropped To Pimp a Butterfly, and I think he dropped that in 2015, and he dropped Damn in 2017.
2017?
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
That's kind of crazy.
5 years since he got.
We gonna give him slack for COVID?
Slack?
Like, you know,
No.
some leeway?
No.
I don't think he would have dropped anyway, though.
No.
I don't
But
think he
you
was
know,
planning to drop.
you think he was in the studio rapping about shit, or do you think he was just like, you know what, let me just take a break?
It's probably a little bit of both. I'm sure he took some time off to, like, you know, especially during COVID and shit.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, the beginning of it, like damn near a year.
Yeah, once COVID hit, I'm sure he probably was, you know, prioritizing, like, his family and shit, because, you know, he's good off rap right now. I don't think he really needs the money. Yeah, but, like, you know, I'm sure he still always made music. Like, I feel like as an artist, that's just something that you, like, always kind of do. Like, you just kind of always write music or have music. Like, you always kind of think of music and shit because, like, that's what you're passionate about. So, like, I'm sure he always, like, made music. So, that's the thing, too. Like, we might get songs from...
We might get a mixtape,
you know,
6 months from now. Like, these are, like, 20 songs that didn't make in the album.
You know, like, some shit that I made 5 years ago that I just didn't drop or some shit, you know, like, which would be dope.
Why don't artists do that? Like, they're just like, this is just, like,
some of them
made
do.
it right outside the list.
Sometimes it'd be the labels that they assign to and shit like that. Like, they're like, you know.
Think they limit them?
Yeah, like they limit how much they can put out and shit like that. Or like, you know, and on top of that too, like, you know, they profit off everything that you have too. So it's like, if I do put this out, it's like I have to factor in. You know, it's just like, I don't know.
Who's Kendrick with?
TDE, Top Dog Entertainment.
For real? Yeah. Who's Drake with?
OVO.
Yeah, Cash.
Oh.
Well, he was with
Cash, but I thought he was just OVO now.
Yeah, then he got out the deal. I don't think he re-signed or anything, so he probably was on his own.
I would hope not.
That the nigga didn't re-sign.
I was gonna say.
He was like,
it's not like he needs a label.
What would you do if he was Lil Wayne? Off all that shit, he's like, yeah, Bird.
Lil Wayne's got to be rich off of Drake too, right?
Yeah,
he's discovered Drake.
Like,
but there's like a whole bunch of shit with Bird and Lil Wayne. Like, yeah, like millions he hasn't paid me.
What you mean? Who?
Lil Wayne
hasn't paid Birdman?
No, Birdman didn't pay Lil Wayne since he was signed to Cash Money.
Yeah, all that shit. Bro, see,
isn't Birdman the put some respect on my name?
I don't know, maybe
that with Charlemagne or whatever.
I can't remember.
Or who was that with Charlemagne where they're like, he's like, yeah, you gotta put some respect on my name when you're talking about me. He's like, but I'm a radio host. What you coming at the radio host for?
Shit. Yeah,
I think so. Was that him?
I think so.
When he was going like this?
I don't recall.
No, nobody.
I don't really be watching Birdman interviews.
I mean, I don't either, but it was like a famous meme interview with Charlemagne where like he was just like, yeah, man, you gotta watch how you talking about. You gotta put some respect on my name when you talking about me.
It sounds like some shit he'd say.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's him.
It's ringing a bell, but like shit. But
yeah, think of him, not like holding back.
It's one thing to like, you know, be like, damn, bro, you know, I was told you I was gonna pay you Friday, but I ain't gonna have it till next Friday. Okay, we can manage that, but to not pay me at all,
and it's millions. It's not even like
millions,
a couple thousand,
millions. You know how rich I gotta be to not be worried about my millions.
But I feel like Bird's like, if he even brings it up, he's like, bro, you got all this money, you're complaining about a couple mil. Like, I feel like that's the argument that's gonna be brought up.
Yeah, fuck all that. I need my money.
I hope, or like not hope. I'm sure that's what happens between them. But then like in interviews, he's like, what? Me not paid him every cent I owe
Soulja
him.
Boy. Did we talk about that, by the way? When Soulja Boy was like, he had an interview where they're like, he said, yo, so I heard you got a deal with a casino. He said, $400 million. He said, yup, still going on now, $100 million a year. And he's like, so it turns out that the casino reached out and they said that it was just a 4-year deal for $2.5 million worth in shares. And he's like, millions is millions, baby. They stopped and they're like, no,
it's not. That's a big ass jump.
That's a big difference. He said, millions is
huge jump.
That's all he kept saying. He's like, millions is millions, baby.
Millions is millions.
He tried to he started laughing a little bit. He's like, millions is millions.
And you're like, you caught me.
Yeah.
He's like, well,
He said, I didn't think you were gonna bring up the statistic when I
you
when I
got a
confirmed
little
that.
too
That's a fat ass jump. It's not even like, oh yeah, 5 million. He jumped to a whole 3-digit
I had to let y'all know.
He said 400 million. That's
still going on to this day. I still got the contract. Matter of fact,
yeah, I'm still getting paid for it. He's like, well, it turns out it's actually just, I think it was either 2.5 or 10 million. But either way, that's a big ass jump.
Millions is millions.
He said millions is millions, baby.
Millions is millions. But nah, yeah, not having my money is fucked up though. Like that's kind of like the music industry. I feel like a lot of people have gone through that where like they didn't get paid and shit like that. Meek Mill was saying the same shit that he wasn't getting paid from his label and shit. So.
I mean, that's why like I think artists coming up now just do it independently.
It would make sense to. Yeah.
Like
the only thing is like a lot of times though, like especially in the music industry, it's like you need a big figure to kind of push you a little bit to give you like, you know, you need somebody to kind of be like, he got it. And like that's what the label can get you, which is why a lot of people end up signing, because it's like they have the connection that they need. But
was Chance signed?
No, I don't think so. I feel like I was just about to say. I feel like with rappers like Chance and Logic, right? Because I don't think Logic had a place either.
I don't think Lil Nas did.
Yeah, well, I feel like with those like rappers, when they get big, because they have such a tight knit community that's like followed them throughout their entire thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even when they kind of die off, they always make consistent good ass money. As opposed to, I feel like if you're introduced by a big ass label, you have the chances to either fall off or really pop off. You know what I mean? Like Drake, for example. Drake could have fucked off music and then fell off, slowly made crappy music, and he would have fell off. But he blew up, and now is probably like the biggest rapper.
And it also goes to how good of music you make too. Yeah. At the same time, like, you know, you can make a great ass album and then just be awful the rest of your career. You know what I mean? And it's like that first album might have got you a shit ton of fans, and you might have a little loyal fan. I was gonna bring up
that was hilarious.
That's how I was like
last time. He said Ray J.
Right?
What?
Because I played that first song, and that's the only song I recognized. I played the rest.
They were talking about that sort of the same sort of like thing with the Island Boys, where they're like the reason that they never became like. The reason that they're dying off so fast is because they did the thing that Tekashi did, except Tekashi at least made like
more than one
music. And he made he was actually doing it. Yeah. The Island Boys blew up because people were making fun of them, and not because people were genuinely liking their songs.
They suck.
Yeah. Not only that, they never all they're doing is repeating that song. Like they're not pushing anything new out.
Exactly.
They're just making themselves a meme. They're trying to attach themselves to the second of fame that they had.
You know, and at the same time, you know, look.
There's a right way of doing that though.
Yeah, there's definitely a right way of doing it.
Like doing that, like kind of what they did.
White.
No,
I thought you said white. I thought
no,
you said
there's
a white way of doing that.
There's a right way of doing like the Island Boys. It was like because Lil Nas X, the way he popped off was he put his music on memes and just released a whole bunch like throughout like a year or so.
Well, I think that's sort of the same with Tekashi though. Like Tekashi blew up because he had this rainbow hair. He's acting all dumb and he's in a gang, and like people were making fun of him. But then they realized like, hey, he had
a face. Lil Nas just put music and people are like, oh, like this song is kind of heat. What is this song? Yeah, no, like that's why he's like, what song is this? And then people would look up his song. Because of the meme or like the music playing in the background when you're like reading a meme or some shit. Tekashi, like you said, he'd be like stupid shit wearing like his hair, the tattoos everywhere.
But at the end of the day, he still was making consistent music, and that's something that like the Island Boys was lacking. And like we're talking about, like it can happen if you're just blowing up a quick second.
I mean, even with consistent music, like you said, Big Sean,
bro,
I fucked with this album too. That the last one, Skyscrapers.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I ain't even get all the way through it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I never really listened to it.
I have a 3 skip policy for every album that I listen to. If I skip 3 songs,
what? Even the Drake album?
It doesn't matter. If I skip 3 songs
back to back,
like in a row, because I play an album start to finish. Like I don't put it on shuffle. Like I start from the top and go down. And if I skip 3 songs back to back, bro, you not hitting.
How many songs were on the album?
On the Big Sean one?
See, and that's the other thing too, because now a lot of motherfuckers like to drop like 25 plus albums. I'm not finna sit through
songs in an album.
Yeah, I'm not about to sit through that. I'm not about to sit through 25 songs.
Facts. It's like you're
not in one sitting at least. Like
you're trying to review it right away. So
like it's nice when you drop like 12, 15 tops. It's like okay, that's my max.
I feel like 12 is the perfect amount.
12 is like good.
10 is only if you're really confident in those 10 songs that you drop. I feel.
If you drop 10 songs, 9 of them bitches gotta be heat.
Right.
Like you can only miss once. But if you drop 12, I will give you 3 misses.
How many songs were in Damn when he dropped that album?
That's a good question. I think it was only like 10 or 11.
So he knew them bitches was
Big
gonna.
Sean.
They were.
I
I think there was maybe one song that I was like.
Big Sean's was 15.
Damn. So it wasn't even that big of an album.
Which one was that though? That wasn't even
The Dark Sky one. The one that I thought was called.
Look
Sky.
up Damn.
Yeah, because that wasn't even his most recent one.
No.
14. I mean, bro, most of them bitches hit though. That's the thing.
Because I and like I don't know. The thing about rappers nowadays too is like I feel like the rappers that like I grew up with, like Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, their old music I can still listen to today. Whereas like the new rappers and shit, bro, like after like a couple months, it's like yeah, I don't really know if I'm like coming back to this as frequently. You know what I mean? Like they don't really have the longevity of some of these other rappers.
I also feel like the rappers that you grew up listening, like J. Cole and Kendrick, they're putting in so much time, even at the beginning of their careers, to drop an album, as opposed to like most creators nowadays. Like if they blow up off a song they worked on a little bit, you know what I mean? They're gonna drop a lot of music that's similar to that, and it's not gonna be the caliber as that one song that happened to blow up. As opposed to J. Cole and Kendrick, like when they dropped an album, even back then, like they really were putting in everything they had into every song.
Yeah,
I think it's like a mixture of like some of the better artists are like, I want to make it and make money, but I want to make this craft like as perfect as possible. Whereas some people go the other way, where it's like, I'm gonna drop some shit that sounds like it's gonna hit, and I'll release a shit ton of it, and something's got to stick. And if you like this song, you're gonna check out this song because it sounds similar. And then my whole flow is similar, kind of like the Baby. The Baby has a lot of like similar, like his flow is the same in every song. Mm-hmm. So it's like I like some of his songs a lot, and then it's like, well, shit, I'm gonna check out his new ones just because
I like some of his songs.
Right, and his flow is similar. So if I could just bob my head and work out to it,
it's a money grab.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about that for a second? What kind of music do you listen to when you work out?
Michael works out some heavy metal.
It's not heavy. I don't listen to any heavy metal. You even know what heavy metal is?
Skrillex.
That's dubstep though. That's not heavy metal. Heavy metal is like
we got this.
Real defensive about this.
Bro, that's like saying like, oh, you listen to jazz. No, I listen to hip hop. It's like it's a very big difference. You just clearly don't know what you're talking about.
Terrence listens to hip hop when he works out.
Right, but like, what kind of music though? What are we talking here?
Can
you listen to a love song?
No.
That's the Jhoan be hitting a couple of those, bro. That's
it's gotta be all hype music.
Right, that's exactly what I'm telling him.
All hype.
I'm like, bro, that's why I really like dubstep, is because it's all hype. Like, not everybody likes it, but it's all hype all the time. And Jhoan listens to some songs like some of it is just like, are we at the gym or in the bedroom?
Give me an example.
In the bed.
What you got?
Let me see your like gym music here.
I got you.
You got a gym playlist?
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said,
love songs just ain't gonna. Oh, no way. No, the first like 4 songs I don't think I couldn't have on my playlist.
You know, like right as soon as you know right away, like come on now, it's like, you know what I mean, like come on, bro.
Yeah, no, I couldn't work out to that.
I
don't get it. Like, I feel like I need to get energized in the gym.
Like Blinding Lights.
And it's like, I'm not listening to Good Morning by Kanye in the gym. Like, I just.
Some of them just.
That's not. I'm telling you.
I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. It's just
I guess, but bro, he was making it seem like I was crazy. I'm like, bro, you listen to like any like I can't do that, bro. He be listening to some Mexican music, like
the soft music just makes me like, it puts me in more of a mental state than a physical state, where I feel like upbeat music makes me want to like move.
Like exactly, like lift,
I want to move and do shit. Like if I'm listening to soft shit, it's kind of like I'm kind of like trying to relax and take it in and actually like listen to the music. Whereas I'm listening.
Because I tell Michael like I'm trying to make love to the weights, and that's why I get.
That's weird. That's weird. That's a weird thing to say out loud, bro. That's so weird to say out loud
at a public gym.
I'm gonna be the strongest person in that gym soon.
I don't know. He's talking real crazy, bro. There's some.
That's tough, my
big motherfuckers there.
How much you benching?
Max or just rep?
Max. Let's go max. What's your max?
295.
Definitely not the strongest one at the gym. Like, you know that.
Yeah, it's a little low. You know what I mean? You have to put like at least 200 more on there.
To be the strongest? Yeah. bro, you should see. You definitely know some big motherfuckers that be going in that gym, bro.
Yeah. And I still rep. I really believe.
Bro, we saw this one guy like with like 12 pounders, and he was just like, you know what I mean, like 12 pounders. He was a big ass guy though, and we walked in, and Jhoan was like, he's the strongest in the gym, and it's like,
bro, out of Matt, I saw him, And I looked at Michael. I said, "Bro, this motherfucker is the strongest dude here."
Bro,
he said, "What?" And he looked over and he was like,
I was like, and then I saw the man's forearms were like this.
It wasn't the forearms for me. It was like the fact that he had a baggy ass shirt. You could just see his traps and his shoulders just pop out. I said,
man started.
He was short, but he
started shoulder pressing 2 plates
on the Smith machine, like repping that shit.
I was like,
oh damn,
that's crazy.
Go crazy with it.
So,
no, that was kind of an experience. No cap, I didn't think he was gonna put that much weight up. But what were we on about? What were we talking about?
Music.
How the fuck do we get to the gym?
It's
because we listen to what kind of music do we listen to?
Yeah.
And I just listen to whatever like gets me, like, just going.
Especially for heavy sets, like I have to listen to.
Because like, see, look, because I told you,
I told you, like, I don't get it.
The reason I lost the weight the first time was because like I was trying to get over something.
Right.
So then all that music, when I listened to that, was just all sad shit.
Are you a suffer with the pain type of thing? Like,
have you heard my songs that I listen to? Does it sound like that? Does it sound like?
Because like when I'm
rip my heart out and shit.
When I'm at the gym, bro, I'm trying to like go. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it seems like you're just kind of like, let me suffer. Like, you know what I mean?
But
like,
again, you heard my songs. Does any of these sound like "Let Me Suffer"? Again, it's just whatever. Like,
I mean, if it gets you going, no, there's definitely some.
There's some good songs,
but like. The whole mix.
It's whatever just gets me. Like I said,
you actually have a mix too. Like it's a
it's
up
a
and down mix. Like I feel like that would just throw me off too. Like you would have a fast, upbeat ass song and then a slow ass song.
It's because like all dubstep all the way through.
Because like when I rap like my heavy shit, I'll listen to one of the harder ones, and then I'll skip it. And if the next one's like, what is it? Like it's a vibe, hot shower, la la la. Like if it's something less like strong like that, it's basically just helping me like cool down and like really breathe in so that I can be ready for the next set.
Let's see what else we got. High fashion.
Because like you said, it is mental. Like it'll mentally change my like thinking. So instead of me being in that mode still, I'm like calming down. Like all right, cool, and I'm just like waiting for him to do his chest shit. Now it's my turn. I'll change it to something that like then gets me up again.
Oh, type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I can't stay up here the whole workout.
Oh, I'm up there the entire time, boy.
You try to ride it as long as you can.
Bro, I feel like at that point it's more like I need to be doing like the Stairmaster or something to like actually like I can't stop. Like I just keep going.
I feel like with being up there the entire time, like I'm pushing more weight than I normally would if I was more relaxed because it's like I'm trying to exert that energy out.
So I feel like it almost makes me feel like stay like tight when I'm doing the motions. You know what I mean? Like as opposed to relaxing music, it does relax you when you're like, oh shit, and you have to like. That's for me personally. Like I feel like the super hype music keeps me like mentally focused on just lifting because it helps me like with the muscle connection and shit. Because I'm not trying to think about other shit. I'm just lifting.
Like some of these songs, some of them like the lyrics hit me more than others. So like sometimes I'll listen to like what you said, a sad song, but it's kind of like a make me suffer type of deal.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But like the lyrics will say like I like the suicidal thoughts one, like I'm a piece of shit. Like I don't deserve it. Like I don't want to go to heaven or some shit.
Oh, Biggie.
Yeah. He said, then it makes me want to prove that I am not. Like I am the shit, not a piece of shit.
It makes me just want to something.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking.
Yeah.
That I could definitely kind of listen to.
And it's kind of those same lyrics and like more mellow beats.
Type shit.
So it's like the lyrics are telling me, kind of damn near like you're not strong enough to lift this weight. And I gotta mentally,
so you like doubting yourself, man.
Yeah, and then mentally,
so you like proving that you can type shit.
Right.
Like, like doubting yourself.
You know, and how many times have I not made the set? Can't even count it in one hand. So
he said, "Look,
I don't think that's good though. If I can't count it in one hand, I think you mean you can fit it in one hand because
every time I complete it, when have I not hit the 10 reps?
Right. I'm talking about the reference you made. You just said you can't fit it in one hand, which means it's more than 5.
No, like you can't fit the amount of times that like you can't like even count it in one hand.
But that's what I'm saying.
Oh, is that more?
Yeah, that would imply that it's more than one.
I was trying to say the fact that I haven't.
You should
missed
say
one.
You can count it on one hand. Is what you should say.
I was trying to say like I haven't not hit the 10 reps ever.
Okay, you're doing some weird shit. It's just like
said that you can't. You don't even need a hand to count.
You know what I mean?
Something like that.
Yeah, I just didn't know how to say it. But yeah.
You can't even get it on one hand. Like, damn, you really be down yourself. Okay.
No, I don't miss my reps. And if I say it's 225 and I need to do it 10 times and I did it 5 times, if it takes me 2 other times, I'm just gonna hit the 10 to get away.
That don't count.
Yeah, it does.
Nah, it only counts if you do it without putting the weight down, bro. Come on, everybody knows that.
Nah, it definitely counts.
It definitely counts.
I can say
your body will tell you it definitely counts.
Yeah, I think you definitely. I mean, if not, sometimes you'll throw like an extra one in if you stop. You know what I mean?
You do something to make up it.
Every time you stop, you gotta add 5 at least.
I don't know who's telling you that. Yeah. How much can you bench press?
I'm not benching 295. Hey,
we're not repping that.
Yeah,
it's
no,
the 225.
Yeah, even the 225.
What are you repping for bench though?
What am I doing right
I think
now?
you said around what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Is it
Like 170, 180 now?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was trying to figure out maxes.
I haven't even tested my max.
I haven't either. That's what I said.
I want to show you something.
Because he said
you don't,
if I'm
you don't
doing
have to like
I should be able
even
to do 225 for one.
You didn't have to say anything, but I just wanted to show you this because I showed Michael. Does this count?
I saw it.
Oh,
we're not gonna talk about it or who it is, but this is just we're watching a clip of somebody doing weight, and we're just gonna judge him a little bit.
First
on the
rep,
even though we're not perfect. So just.
Do you have him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
is that a rep?
Yeah, I'd count that as a rep.
Nah.
I don't know, bro.
Why? It didn't touch his chest.
It didn't get near his chest.
It
Though.
was right there,
bro.
No,
it was like this much distance, bro.
Right
Play it
here.
again. Play it again.
I ain't gonna lie. That's about where I rep my shit.
Look, bro. Look. What?
Not when you was working out with me, bro.
For real. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Look how far the bar gets to his chest. Oh,
you
my
serious?
God, bro. Jhoan can't do shit right. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the hold up here. We're just. You're telling me that's not.
You can at least put my fist through there.
At least bro. That's at least this much, bro. I'm sorry. Maybe we're just nitpicking.
Yeah, I'd count that as a rep.
And then he got help.
He didn't touch it though.
What?
He didn't lift it though.
We don't know if he lifted it or not. I can't.
I
say
can see his
part.
bicep
Bro,
flexing.
he's trying to do a max rep. I would want somebody to have some support just in case I tremble on the way up. I don't think he actually helped him lift it. He only helped him lift it.
I don't know the rep. I don't know. The rep. I don't know. The helping him
in the
thing.
NBA combine and shit like that, they're not telling you to like touch your chest. So
yeah, they do. That's why people do that whole crazy.
I mean,
the power.
So you literally just go.
All they have to
you know
do
what
is
I mean,
touch.
though,
Yeah,
you know
but he's
what I'm
not.
saying.
That's the
That's
one
a little
rule.
different, though. Like,
Nah,
it's
it's a little different. You
The
just brought up the.
That's a little different.
Take the combine. Take the combine.
Because if you think about
Take
it,
the
though, like
combine.
if you that's the extra inch that you like, are,
Nah.
if you're laying completely flat, that's
Look,
No, because some people will literally go like this.
right.
Look, but I'll give it to you because of this. Just because longer arms, it's a little harder for like even you and like Terrence.
So I should
got
only be going
longer
like
legs.
this.
No, it just that's why like in the Olympics you see short dudes.
I feel like if you just get down to about here,
Yeah, and that's still lower than him.
It's lower than he was, bro.
You
Hold on,
look,
do that again.
do it again. Do it again.
Do it again. No, do it again. Do it again. Do it again, Terrence. Just how low did you say? Do it again real quick for me. How low was it? Just do it real quick. All right.
Nah, you go. All right.
Look at that. You see? Yeah, that's
There you go, right
where
there.
he's at.
That's where he was
Yeah,
at.
See, nah. Okay, we're at whatever.
yeah, right
See?
here.
Yeah.
See when you put the perspective.
Exactly.
It's not full rep because that's only halfway down. You gotta.
You see what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. That's
You
what we were
went
saying.
right here. It was like if you put a chest, it's,
You gotta
Yeah.
come to the the line.
you gotta go a little bit below
Exactly.
90 degrees.
Yeah.
It looked like he went.
like 87 type shit.
Yeah, but he went-
85.
That's what, you know what I mean? That's
He
that's
said
what
he
he
went like
saying.
94.
Just didn't cut it. Is the thing.
Damn.
What was the next topic we were gonna cover? I completely.
Sports.
Fucking playoffs.
Well, first let's pay some respects to Ronaldo.
Oh yeah, stillborn baby.
Yeah, I think for his match,
That's fucking.
he didn't make it to the match today because he was like at the hospital. But they like cheered for like a whole minute throughout the 7th minute.
Y'all think y'all could play during some shit like that?
No, he didn't play.
No, I'm just saying, like,
No.
you think, like, if you found out, say the game was Tuesday, you found out Monday night.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know. You might need to take a little mental break.
At least a
He,
day.
like even
At
in,
least a day
even in
to
his
process
message,
it.
he's like, "It's tough as hell. This is like the hardest thing for any parent." I mean,
Bro, I cannot imagine.
you know what I'm saying? He's like,
child,
the fact
bro.
that the other twin, like the girl, made it is like our shining like light right now.
Type shit.
Is like having Yeah, that's.
Yeah, no, that'd be tough as hell. Like,
he got some good genes, or he.
I was about to say God knew he had damn near too good of genes. Cause
I'm not
like
but like he got two. He would have had 2 pairs of twins.
2 pairs of twins.
Yeah,
he already had a pair of twins.
So he has 3 kids now.
I know for sure he has a boy.
He has the boy that like everybody knows, right?
He has other kids that people know.
Yeah, y'all saw that he did the little celebration after he scored a goal. His son.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Parents, children.
We're just looking up Ronaldo's children for people that are only listening.
So you got the.
Here,
let me just put.
Appreciate you.
We'll slap the Amazon code right here for $10. Now imagine though, that'd be crazy. Somebody definitely got their laptop ready for a second too. Oh shit!
He's got these 2.
He's got 4.
Those are twins.
It was either these
Those are
2.
definitely twins. The bottom ones, the girls.
Oh, it was the girls.
So he
I thought one of them was a
5
boy.
Kids.
He would. Yeah, he has 5 kids now.
He would have had 6.
Girl.
Damn, that's tough, bro.
See, look, I thought they were twins.
So he would have had 2 more girls.
No, because one of them was the boy. The boy died.
Yeah, the boy died. It was a boy, girl.
Yeah, it was a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was 2 girls.
That's tough.
You think they told the kids?
Did he have triplets?
Yeah,
probably. These look around the same.
They probably
age.
told them that they were having twins at some point.
You think these are triplets, or am I just tweaking? They look around the same age, right?
Nah.
Oh no.
No,
these two look alike, but these two.
I can't tell.
You see?
Now they're looking a little different.
You see them, like,
What the heck?
She looks small. Like
this one?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe those are the twins?
I don't know. The girls look like.
Either way, he has a pair of twins.
He has a pair of twins.
We're looking a little too different.
I'm like, shit. I don't know. We're not experts.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah,
though.
losing a child is probably. I couldn't imagine how that shit is.
I feel like I would take at least a week off. Like bare minimum.
Bro, I feel like that'd be ridiculous.
Kind of cranking it up there, huh?
It depends on. I don't know, man.
What?
Cause like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm a workaholic type of motherfucker. Like I
mean, yeah, I guess it all depends, like your mentality that point in life. Like, you know what? I need to work harder now so that this kid can.
Type shit. Like that's my kind of thing. Like I probably would go back to work pretty soon after. Like it would affect me, but like obviously it would affect me.
So at that point,
you
you definitely
do more if you're not working.
Yeah,
because then you got more time
to like let it like.
See, because at that point,
in my head and shit.
Terrence might be working 80 hours a week instead of that like 40, 60.
I mean, I might go up to like 50, but like,
I don't know, like you said, like all that
overwork myself.
Are you taking weekends off?
I mean, at some point in time, I would like to have every weekend off.
Facts. At least every Sunday, at least.
But sometime soon, really. I'm about to, try and move up a position and shit.
What's the other sports topic we were talking about? Oh yeah, the playoffs. What are you guys
talking about moving up?
Yes, sir. Always and forever.
You guys gonna put any bets in?
I've been thinking about it, but like the way it's been looking, bro, I damn near can't call it right now.
Really?
Yeah, like a lot of the teams that I thought was gonna win the first game did not win the first game. It was a lot of like really great matchups though. I watched a few of the games this last weekend. It was a lot of good matchups and shit, which is like nice to see. Like I feel like the league's a little bit more even right now than it has been. So
who are the winners? Do you know?
I know.
So it looks like
Suns are up.
Dallas and
Jazz are even.
Golden State's up
2-0.
This one surprised me.
Yeah,
Timberwolves.
That was that was one of the ones where I thought like, oh, the Grizzlies damn near. But like Ja is coming in off of like an injury and shit, so like I'm curious to see how they respond. Plus Anthony Edwards, bro, was ridiculous.
Predictions?
That first game.
You guys want to make predictions for who's gonna make it on your side?
Sure.
All right, hold on. Go zoom out, please.
Start from the top.
Let's start from here.
Like, do you think who's gonna make it?
Suns.
To
I'm like, we're just gonna go boom, boom. Like, you know.
Suns is beating the Pelicans.
Suns is beating the Pelicans. That's exactly what I. And keep in mind, hold up. They know about basketball. I'm just kind of like which logo looks cooler / which looks more popular. So Suns is gonna win.
Mavs are gonna win.
Bro, can you?
Mavs?
I think Mavs are making it.
The Jazz.
Right now, they won that game without Luka.
Yeah, that's true. But they also lost a game now.
Yeah, but Luka's out right now though.
Yeah,
Mark Cuban's
own. Yeah.
Luka's been out for those 2 games. They won one and they lost one.
When is he coming back?
I think they're hoping the third, like this next one or fourth game. Because if they win this next one without him again, that's...
Yeah, if they win the next one without him, then they probably would win. But I wouldn't count the Jazz out. I fuck with Donovan.
I'm going Jazz. And then I'm going with Golden State. And then I'm going with
Golden
Grizzlies.
State? You're going
they up
Joker
2-0 right now.
But that was those were both home games.
So
I don't know if that really.
So anyway,
you see how
Grizzlies.
Curry was playing coming off, bro?
Curry came back?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was hooping that last game. And plus, they don't have.
They got an MVP.
Yeah, but they don't have their starting point guard though.
Who's the
Murray?
That's him.
They don't have Murray, so they're not gonna win.
Is that Heat? Is that Miami Heat?
And then down here, Michael.
That's what I said. The Grizzlies.
Grizzlies?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm still taking the Grizzlies.
Yep. And then is that Miami Heat, right?
Yeah.
Versus what?
Atlanta Hawks.
The
Heat has more depth.
I'm taking Heat.
All right, I'm taking Heat because it looks cooler. Then 76ers and what?
Sixers, Raptors.
I'm taking the 76ers
Toronto.
as well. I'm taking the Bucks because the Bucks. Come on now. And then I'm taking the Jets or the Nets. Or the Jets. The Nets. Sorry.
The Nets.
The Nets over the Knicks.
Man,
Over the Knicks. That's the Celtics.
Sorry, Celtics. Come on now. I'm sorry.
The Nets are gonna have a fucking hard ass run.
Yeah, but look, here's and then after that, look, after the Nets beat them, they're unfortunately going to lose to the Bucks. So sucks to suck, right? Then I think Heat's going to beat the 76ers. Then Milwaukee's going to beat.
So you think
Heat.
Milwaukee's in the finals?
Yes, Milwaukee's in the finals on this side. And then we got Suns versus Jazz. I'm thinking Suns beat them. And then Golden State versus Grizzlies. I'm thinking Golden State wins here. And then Suns versus Golden State. I'm thinking Suns take it again. And then
So Suns versus Milwaukee again.
Suns versus I'm thinking it's happening again.
Hey,
what if though? Wouldn't that be crazy if I just called it right now, bro? Hold up. If anybody's listening, if I called every one of those games, bro, I feel like some millionaire should just reach out to me and give me like a couple $100,000. It's like, what are the odds?
He said, reach out to me and give me a couple.
Personally. He said, reach out to me personally.
He said,
Hey, I left the cash app in the bio. So, just matter of fact, I'm gonna sign up with this exact things that I just said, and I'm about to be a millionaire when we get.
Who you think is coming out of the West?
Out of the West?
If you want to do the way Michael did it, you said
go down, and then down.
You said Jazz versus
Suns versus.
You say Jazz?
Luka's coming back. No, it's probably the Mavs. So Suns versus Mavs, second round. Give it to the Suns.
How many games?
6.
6? Okay.
Warriors and Grizzlies, second round. I had to take the Warriors. They looking too nice. They got their big 3 back right now. They looking healthy. Ja's just a little too young. He doesn't have the experience yet. I'm going. So Suns versus Golden State. That's going to 7 regardless. It's a toss
You think so?
up. Yeah.
Suns versus Golden State.
For sure. But I want to say the Suns because I would love to see CP get a ring. But if I'm being honest, the Warriors are
they looking like the
bad
2015
motherfuckers, bro.
Like 2015
Like
Warriors.
they role players are hooping too. It's looking scary in Golden State right now.
Hey.
So
They for now.
nah.
Who's coming out of the East?
Out of the East, he gonna beat the Hawks first round. Sixers gonna beat the Raptors. So he versus Sixers. I'm probably going Sixers. And Embiid's a fucking ridiculous monster. Nets versus Celtics first round. Ideally, I want the Nets, but right now, I ain't even gonna lie. I might have to give it to the Celtics, and the Bucks definitely gonna beat the Bulls. Celtics versus Bucks. I don't know. The Bucks scare me. Giannis is great. That's not true though.
Yes, it is, bro.
Giannis could drop 50 points and still lose the game.
That's also true.
He's finna drop 90.
No.
Has anybody ever dropped 90?
Someone's up to 100.
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain.
But
Giannis comfortable.
I would want it to be the Celtics.
So Celtics, Sixers,
Celtics, Sixers, probably the
finals in the Eastern.
James ain't really hooping like that. But Embiid is a fucking monster. It'd probably go to 7. But I might give it to the Celtics.
So Celtics, Warriors.
That'd be ridiculous.
Who's taking it?
If it's Golden State, I'd personally put my money on Golden State.
Yeah, if Golden State makes it to the finals, the only teams that I think they would lose to is the Bucks or the Nets. Maybe the Sixers on a bad series.
Suns.
If the Suns go, my bad. I mean, cut you off. But the Suns go, they gonna lose to whoever come out.
Off from the East.
Yeah.
You think so? They gonna fuck it up twice?
Yeah, I don't think they got it in them.
Go ahead,
Because I feel like the Celtics and the Sixers and the Bucks are all well matched up against the Suns. The Nets would also just be ridiculous. But go ahead.
I got Suns. 3 games. No,
4
games.
4
4 games. Because I don't think the
Pelicans
are gonna make it like that.
Yeah, they ain't shit.
No.
So Suns then.
Mavs.
Suns.
I say they go to
6, 5. You think they gonna win 3 straight, or you?
I'll go with 5.
So they gonna win 3 straight. They not losing the rest of the series.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. And then Golden State for this one. I think this one's a little bit more tough. I'm gonna go 6 towards
Timberwolves.
I'm gonna go Timberwolves.
So Suns versus Mavs, second round.
I want to say Mavs. Mavs at 7.
Oh, you put way too much faith in this nigga Luka, bro.
It's cold. My boy's cold, and the team is nice.
All right, so let's assume the Mavs are in
I ain't even
the.
gonna get into the breakdown of that.
Yeah,
So
man.
Mavs versus who?
It's gonna be Mavs up here. Golden State, like you said, just
Probably
wins.
taking
It's
that.
damn near like 4.
Damn.
Yeah.
See,
The Timber, they haven't been in the playoffs in a minute.
they have.
You know, so like they got good players, but it's young
Why do you
players,
think they beat the Grizzlies?
huh? Because it's another young team.
Yeah.
It's just the Timberwolves got a little bit more of a
Jesus Christ.
like stacked team, more depth. So then Warriors, Mavs. I'm gonna go Warriors 5. I think Mavs gonna get 1 game at least.
Okay.
It might be a home game
Alright.
too.
Right side,
Alright.
what is it?
So it's gonna be
Warriors in the finals.
Warriors in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be Miami for.
Damn, Trey not gonna get one.
He gonna get points. He gonna get many points. Bro, he was what 1-12.
Nah, he was ass.
He
Like
was-
the first game.
You know how he came into the game?
Yeah, he was tough. It was tough.
He came in with a whole fit in a cooler that said Ice Tray ready. I said you can't come in like that.
That's tough.
Yeah. I'll go 4. I'm gonna go with 4 towards for 76ers. Bucks and 4.
Heat 76ers.
I'm gonna go Nets.
Yes, sir.
Damn near 7.
Yeah, I feel like if it do go to 7, I have to give it to the Nets.
Yeah. 7 and Nets, and then because of that, just as we were talking the other day, Bucks win just because they'll be more rested.
That is so true, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Because they finna win that shit in 4, damn near 4 or 5 at least. So
that's still
like
1 or 2 more
They're
games.
gonna have a little bit of time to rest.
Yeah.
though.
So then Bucks here,
That's gonna be
Versus.
so sad.
and I think 76ers take it over the Heat.
Yeah, I can see that. So Bucks Sixers.
Who's
I
taking
think Giannis is gonna win in 6 towards the finals, just because I think he's a little bit better of a big man over Embiid.
Oh, that's a nice crack.
And then if it's Warriors Bucks,
That's a good final.
it's a good playoff bet. I'm gonna have to give it to the Warriors. Like,
Boy, I feel like Curry gonna light their ass up, bro. That's gonna be tough.
So when it's Suns, Bucks, how y'all gonna be feeling?
and then Terrence said what? Warriors Bucks.
yeah.
So we all think the Bucks are making it then.
I think the way they have,
Just the path they have is a little because the Bulls aren't fully healthy, so
Yeah.
they're gonna beat them.
and like you said, because like 7 games here, right? They got an easy, damn near, like you said, 5 or 6 games. I think it towards against the Nets, it's gonna be like 4 or 5.
No, it's going to at least 6.
You going to 6?
With either team for at least 6. At least. I could see 7 for both though.
I was gonna say because like 76ers versus the Heat. Butler got some grit to him.
Butler's ridiculous.
And he got a decent team around him. But I don't think they're going past damn near like I want to say 5.
It depends on how James play too.
You're right.
If James step up and actually start hooping.
See, but in the playoffs, how often does he do that?
That's what I'm saying. He also isn't. He just haven't been hooping in general this year, so we're gonna see. But because he's been going ridiculous.
See, because that's the only reason I'm like now I'm thinking like how many games are you playing, and how much time are you resting compared to the other team that you're about to face?
Yeah.
Because like Bucks and Nets, like you said, at least 6. I think the 76ers might only get like 5.
Against the Heat?
Against the Heat. I think they get 1 at least. But Embiid is just a wrecking ball too.
Yeah. Basketball. That's fair. Yeah, we're going to see. I'm excited to see though.
And then, I guess Warriors or...
No.
Suns
my hopes would be that the Nets are in the finals versus...
The Warriors?
Warriors or Suns. But if I could see Jhoan in the finals, that'd be wonderful.
Where the Lakers at?
I would. They're not there. They didn't make it.
Oops.
That's what they call it. Skip? Is that who?
Mm-hmm.
Skip's calling him LeBron James. Every time he misses the playoffs, where's LeBron James?
Jesus. How many times does he miss the playoffs? Because when he's on the team,
less than he's made it.
But
very much less. He went on like a 10-year run of making it into the playoffs every year, and then I think he lost once. I think this is only his second time.
How many teams are there total?
Second or third? Yeah.
Huh?
3.
How many teams total?
3.
In the
4?
NBA.
Huh?
How many teams total in the NBA?
Oh, 32?
32. But LeBron's been in 3.
3 teams? Yeah.
16.
Right? Because Cavs, and then Lakers.
Oh, so half of them make it to the playoffs then.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the top
8.
Yeah, of each side.
But they do this dumbass fucking play-in shit now too, where like the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th seeds play 1 round, 1 game tournament to see who wins.
What?
So who takes the 7th and 8th seed.
Come
I mean, I think that's kind of fair.
I only think it's valid if we all are even in record.
Right, but at that point too, you might as well just shorten the fucking like regular season then too.
Because if my record, because like
if I'm beating you by a good 5
if
points,
I'm already up 5 games over your
why
team,
do I have to do this stupid shit?
I'm not finna risk it all in one game just because like y'all want to play.
And then they'd be like, if you that good, then you beat us.
Like,
but I mean, think about the other side. Then if you're down 5 games and you have a chance
better.
to make it,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's the point. Top 8. You're not the top 8. You suck. You're 9th or 10th.
But what if you beat the top 8?
In a one game, that doesn't prove shit.
Yeah, the fucking playoffs are fucking 7 games.
The 16 seed can beat the first. The 16 seed can beat the first seed in a 1 game round,
right?
And take their spot. That's cap.
Yeah. What if like
who's the number 1 seed in the East?
In the East, I think it's the Heat. Yeah, the Heat.
The Heat, and then who's
Heat? It goes from
8th?
Yeah, Heat, and then
see. Look, at that point, it's like if the Hawks would have beat the Heat 1 game and they would have just advanced to the next game.
It is what it is, bro.
That's just cap, but they just trying to make their money.
But yeah, I think that.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm sure the playoffs get a lot more views than any.
Pauses, huh?
No, it's only been 10 minutes.
That just pauses, huh? That's amazing. Because I was about to base it on how much time we have.
What if it only?
No, it already went off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Well then, on that note, I think that we covered a good amount of stuff. We'll be dropping this one this Thursday, and then we got another one coming up next week. Again, like I said, with the consistency thing, we're trying to keep it up.
We might have a guest.
We might have a guest. We're not gonna say it yet.
Why not? If we already, if he's confirmed, right?
I mean, yeah, but like
it all depends on like when we meet and stuff like that.
We'll have another episode next week for you guys. Make sure to leave a comment, subscribe. Make sure to let us know who we could have on, what other topics we could talk about. And on that note, catch you guys on the next one.